is Starter for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on a Sunday evening, August 7th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. Now, your 5 o'clock news and on. Top straight at the 5 o'clock hour on this Sunday evening is more than 1 million Turks gathered in Istanbul on Sunday for a rally called by President Tayyip Erdogan to denounce a failed coup but shows strengthened stage to the face of Western criticism that are widespread purchases and detentions. Rio de Janeiro, it was the same report that the same critical examined evidence that the same black and white undeniable proof that Russia's government fronted a despicable doping cartel aimed at cheated its way to support its success. A bit of the week filled with controversy, Donald Trump began a hint at its defense for a potential loss this fall. This election is going to be rigged, he claimed on multiple occasions. Alex Rodriguez gets emotional during discussion of his response to the Yankees as he'll play his final game in pinstripes August 12th against the Rays. Iran has excluded the nuclear scientist who mysteriously turned up in the United States 6 years ago and he returned to Tehran a few months later for the said Sunday and his first official confirmation of the research was fake since he arrived back. ISIS fighters in Afghanistan claim to have recently seized 12 sensitive U.S. military equipment, including communications gear, a rocket launcher, and the ID card of the U.S. Brussels, the Islamic State group on Sunday claimed responsibility for a weekend machete attack that wounded 2 policemen in the Brazilian city of Charleroi, calling an act of reprisal carried out. Bangkok, Thai voters on Sunday were warmly approved a new just-back constitution that lays a foundation of the civilian government influenced by the military and controlled by appointed rather than elected officials. Private rebels breached the Syrian government siege on a position in neighbors in the city of Aleppo, opening a corridor in the south and making a major military breakthrough. Oscar Pistorius was taken to the hospital for injuries suffered in the South African prison, where he was served 6 years for his girlfriend's murder. Two Republican elected officials who have been critical of Donald Trump have voiced serious doubts about the Mongols' ability to win their key battleground states of Howard, Arizona, GOP presidential nominee. 2 skydivers, including first time, were killed in California jump. 5 family members, including 2 were found dead in the home in Pennsylvania, and 1 of 4 diseases is counted as apparent murder-suicide. China's foreign currency reserves have fallen slightly in the latest figure, which might be shown that the country is still currency manipulated and is charged by Donald Trump and a number manipulated by a little bit less than 1. Airbus Group SE and the UK Serious Fraud Office has been opened a criminal investigation into their allegations of fraud, bribery, and corruption leading to some of its third-party consultants. The bag used by Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin to collect the first samples of lunar rock was actually sold to the government at auction last year. Mission video in California, a NASA video shot from the soil and Hill Spirit Observatory shows a bright line of comet slingshotting toward the sun is a familiar theme in Hollywood sci-fi films. Zika is game changer for Obgyn doctors in Florida. New York Senator Chuck Schumer urges lawmakers to pass $1.9 billion to fight the Zika virus. Okay, take a look at local news. Boston, Senator Elizabeth Warren has called an email hacked to the Democratic National Committee and embarrassment for the party in the country, and Warren said during a review on WCBB TV on Sunday, what happened to the Democratic National Party should have never happened. The Massachusetts Democrat also said she doesn't understand why Hillary Clinton gives given former party chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz a role in her campaign. Springfield, Massachusetts, for the 6th consecutive year, the city of Springfield is bringing fresh local produce low-income neighbors for the mobile farmers market. Peter Channel is 5:04 on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for Sports Report tonight. The Boston Red Sox will be taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Game time, 7:10 p.m. out in Los Angeles. Okay, take a look at some MLB scores on this Sunday evening. Philadelphia Phillies leading the San Padres 1-0 at the top of the first. Milwaukee Brewers leading the Arizona Diamondbacks 1-0 for the bottom of the second. Los Angeles leading the Seattle Mariners 1-0 for the bottom of the third. Miami Marlins leading the Colorado Rockies 4-0 for the top of the second. Chicago Cubs, Oakland Athletics, no score at the top of the second. LA Braves leading the St. Louis Cardinals 6-3, bottom of the 8th. Texas Rangers leading the Houston Astros 3-2, top of the 8th. Baltimore Orioles lead the Chicago White Sox 10-2, bottom of the ninth. New York Yankees lead the Cleveland Indians 3-2. New York Mets leading the Detroit Tigers 3-1. Minnesota Twins leading the Tampa Bay Rays 6-3. Cincinnati Reds leading the Pittsburgh Pirates 7-3. Washington Nationals over the San Francisco Giants 1-0. The Kansas City Royals over the Toronto Blue Jays 7-1. NFL soccer scores: Sporting Kansas City 0, Portland Timbers 0 in the 45th minute. And Evan Bergen, Netherlands won the Olympic gold in the women's broad race. Atwin and Emma Johansson of Sweden and Elisa Longo Borgini and Italy to enter the top after the team. Marine Boss. After Gwyneth's way into the weekend, Jim Ferrick is the name of the golf history and the new game. He shot a record setting 58 during the final round of the Travelers Championship at TCP River Highlands. Glendale, Arizona, one of the largest crowds given out Arizona Cardinals, weather white. Practice on Saturday afternoon. Peter Childers is now 5-0. Six on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for a Extravagant Transit Report. Let's start off an NBA team where the Fairies are looking good, but on the MBTA Green Line, B branch to trace amount of eastbound delays to disabled train at complete Boston College. Yeah, to be real, looking good. Okay, take a look at some highways and byways around in New England. We're starting out down in New York with 95 is backed up from New Rochelle all the way out to the George Washington Bridge. Lincoln Tunnel on both ends at Slogo, Hall Tunnel slow both ends. 278 the eastbound side is backed up and started out all the way to Brooklyn. Bill Parker is backed up from Brooklyn JFK Airport. 678 it's slow both ends from JFK to the Queens. Law Expressway westbound is backed up from Queens to Midtown Manhattan. 95 at Stop and Go from Stamford to Greenwich on both ends and southbound side is backed up all the way to Fairfield. Merritt Parkway on the westbound side is backed up before Route 7 in Norwalk. Merritt Parkway eastbound side is backed up in the Norwalk stretch. Merritt Parkway westbound side is also on Route 8 out in Bridgeport, Connecticut. 95 on the southbound side is backed up at Old Saybrook in New Haven. 95 on the northbound side is backed up at Old Saybrook stretch. 84 on the westbound side is backed up in Denbury to 68 for 84. Eastbound side is westbound side is slow around Denbury. 84 eastbound side is backed up around Route 7 in Denbury, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side is backed up after rain in Waterbury, Connecticut. 91 and the southbound side lost before 84 and 91 northbound side is backed up before I-84 downtown Hartford, Connecticut. 95 on the southbound side it is backed up in New London and Old Saybrook. 95 on the southbound side is backed up in the Stonington stretch. Acton, western and central Massachusetts. Mass parking in the eastbound side is backed up from Stockbridge all the way to Beckett and then hit back again from Palmer to I-84 Sturbridge. Mass parking westbound side is backed up to Church to I-84 Sturbridge. I-84 eastbound side is backed up from 20 to the Mass parking Sturbridge. 91 on the southbound side is backed up to Chickabiddy to Springfield. 87 on the southbound side is backed up around Drury in Albany, New York. Acton, the Cape and Hams, Route 6 to the westbound side, it was backed up around Dennis and Hitchback again. On the Southwood Bridge on Route 3 to the northbound side after Route 6. 146 on the northbound side, it is backed up around Route 99 Woonsocket. Route 4 to the northbound side, it backed up around Quasit. 138 to the westbound side, it backed up around then Narragansett, Rhode Island. Route 3 on the northbound side is backed up from Marshfield to Derby Street in Hingham. 495 on the northbound side, it is backed up from Twain and Middlebury all the way up to Route 24 in Raynham. 95 on the northbound side, it is backed up around 120 in Canton. Southwest Expressway on the southbound side is backed up at Boston to Dorchester. Southwest Expressway is backed up at Braintree to Dorchester. 495 on the southbound side is backed up before 290 in Marlborough. 120 on the southbound side is backed up at Peabody all the way up to Route 93 in Redden. 93 on the southbound side is backed up from Somerville to Boston. Mass Park 80 eastbound side is backed up around the Natick stretch. 495 on the southbound side is backed up Stop and Go from 95 Newburyport all the way to the Lawrence. 95 on the southbound side it is backed up from the Guckwitz on the main turnpike all the way up to the Newburyport. 93 on the southbound side is backed up from 101 to 293 Manchester, Hampshire. 93 on the southbound side is backed up at Tilton to Concord, Hampshire. 89 on the southbound side it is sold before Route 93 in Concord, Hampshire. Up in Vermont, 89 91 on the southbound side is backed up after Kennedy Border up in Vermont and 87 on the both ends of Little Route 11 Plattsburgh. Before the Canadian border at Route 15 on the northbound side backed up after the U.S. border in Quebec headed towards Montreal. New York State Freeway westbound side it is backed up within the Buffalo stretch around 290. Peter Childers on 509 on this Sunday evening and it's time for a weather report and it is a Stellar Sunday in the weather department. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, we're going to have some mostly good skies, about 59 degrees. Western rock, fighting down about coming northwest at midnight. For Monday, Sunday, skies about 85 degrees. Light variable wind becoming northwest wind 5 miles in the afternoon. For Monday night, close skies about 59 degrees. Light variable wind. For Tuesday, Saturday, most good skies about 88, about 63 degrees. Light and variable wind shifting to the southwest about 3 to 5 miles in the afternoon. Wednesday, a 20% chance of shots and thunderstorms between noon and after 3 p.m. Park sky about 83 and low about 70 degrees for Thursday. Most of the sunny podcast is hot, high about 92, about 71 degrees. For Friday, chance of showers, parts of both skies about 88, about 69 degrees, just picture 30%. Saturday, chance of showers, parts of both skies about 87, about 69 degrees, just picture 35%. And for Sunday, chance of showers, both skies about 85 degrees, just picture 40%. Current, not near is close skies, and it's 81 degrees, humidity of 51%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 5 O'Clock News of this Sunday evening, August 7th, 2016. Have a good evening with good positive tips. See you at 11 o'clock for a late night start off news report. Have a good evening.